All right, welcome to Edius Pro version 8, and some of you have been emailing me wondering when we might see some new tutorials on the latest version of Edius, and I have actually been holding off upgrading. I still haven't upgraded. However, recently Edius came out with version 8.2, and the advantages of upgrading have suddenly become quite compelling, and so I'm taking a second look and we'll actually be doing our upgrade probably today. And so I thought we'd start running some tutorials for some of you who might be like me, wondering whether it's worth the extra cost of upgrading to Edius 8 and having to deal with some of the changes that have taken place. I thought I'd maybe take a look at some of the advantages that are now available in the latest version of Edius 8. And I can't actually verify how great these new features are based on personal experience, because I'm only going by feature lists that are available online. But here is what they are saying about version 8.2. First of all, it has better color correction tools. And for me, that in and of itself would be worth the upgrade costs. And so if they are indeed better, I'm ready to go. And also it recognizes new camera formats. And so if you are purchasing new cameras that may be dealing with new codecs and you're finding that Edius version 7 is struggling with those, you might want to consider upgrading to 8.2. It handles more formats of 4K video. And so if you are starting to work with 4K, shooting 4K, editing 4K, this would probably be a good move for you. The other thing about 8.2 is that it allows you to choose what type of resolution that you want to work with as far as your previews go as you're editing. And so if you're still working on a slower computer, you might find that trying to edit 4K video is just too tedious. It's too much stuttering that your processor just can't handle the 4K video. Well, version 8.2 allows you to select different preview resolutions, allowing your slower computer to process your video previews better. And of course, when you do your output, the computer will give you full quality. Number 4, it works with RAW files that are produced by Canon and Sony footage. So if you have one of those cameras that is able to actually shoot video in the RAW format, you'll definitely want to upgrade to 8.2. It works with more plugins, new plugins. For example, HitFilm Ignite. I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look at some of the features of the HitFilm Ignite. But based on some of the hype that I've read and seen, it does look like it's well worth the $199 to get this package of 140 premium filters and plugins that can work together with Edius 8.2. All right, something that many of you might find very helpful is the new motion tracking sensor that is now packaged with 8.2. This is if you have to obscure somebody's face or a logo in your video project, and that logo or face moves around throughout the duration of the video clip. Well, before that used to be a very tedious task that you had to spend a half hour on or an hour on to make your mosaic or whatever you're using to obscure the face or logo follow the motion. Well, now all you have to do is set your filters once with this motion sensor, and it will follow the move around. So that is very sweet if you have that type of need in your video editing projects to have that motion tracking sensor. It can save you a lot of time. All right, works. Yeah, this is something that in and of itself, again, would be a reason for me to upgrade. Reportedly, Edius 8.2 will actually use more cores of your processor, and in theory should allow you to work with more layers of video and still have real time, and no doubt be able to work with the 4K video better. All right, so the next question then is what upgrade to get and where to get it. Now, Grass Valley has always been very good about working with their authorized distributors, and even for software upgrades, they encourage clients to purchase their upgrades through their Grass Valley distributors. And so if you have purchased a edit system through a particular distributor, you just probably want to check with them to see how you can get your upgrade. Other than that, you can also get these upgrades through B&H Photo. Just go to bhphotovideo.com and type in to their search engine Edius upgrade, and you'll see a variety of options here. And you might be just a little bit confused or wondering what package I should get. Well, it a little bit depends on what version of Edius you're running right now. If you are running version 7 on your computer right now, you can upgrade for just $169.99 there at B&H. However, if you have an older version of Edius and you want to just become current with the latest version, there is a current promotion on right now, and I think it runs for another month or so, where you can get what's called a jump upgrade from whatever version you have to the latest version for just $400. And it is now possible to arrange to have either of these two upgrades on a download basis. Previous to version 8, this was not possible. You had to actually get a boxed DVD sent to your address and use that DVD. Well, now you are able to arrange to have it on a download basis. You still have to pay here at B&H. They'll send your order to Grass Valley, and Grass Valley will send you your serial number and a link for the download, but you are able to now download the software. Or if you prefer, you can still get it as a DVD, a box set, so that you have that on your shelf. Or another option is to go to videoguys.com, and there they have some bundled options that you might be interested in. For example, if you like the idea of that Pro Ignite plug-in from HitFilm, and you're kind of thinking of maybe getting that, well, you can bundle that together with the Edius upgrade from 7 to 8 for $315, which does save you some money if you figure that out. And right now there's a save 5% off, so I was able to just place my order for both of those for just under $300 US. And the advantage again here is that they are downloadable products, and should be able to be up and running with them very shortly, and maybe start recording some new tutorials on version 8. Stick around.